Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to attempt to explain a double kettlebell front squat progression. I say attempt because this is really hard to get on one board. I really need 5 boards to do this, so you're gonna have to think 3-dimensionally. This is gonna be like the worst math class you've ever had. We were talking about the double kettlebell front squat program as part of another program that I was talking about, part of my personal program from May 2021, and people asked about the details of the squat program. So we're gonna try and explain the thought process that goes behind it. We have 3 variables. We have the weight of the bells, we have the number of sets we do, and the number of reps we do. The final goal is 10 sets of 10 reps. We are not using reverse ladders on squats because it's a symmetrical exercise. Reverse ladders only work with asymmetrical exercises like clean and press, like snatch, or like single kettlebell front squat. Double kettlebell front squat, 1 kettlebell in each hand, going all the way down, all the way up, has to just be 1 set of numbers. There's no way to make it asymmetrical. So we're essentially using barbell math, and we are using small jumps in weight because that's what's available. There are other ways to do this if you don't have more available weights. I have 2 Kettlebell Kings competition adjustable kettlebells, which is why this idea works. Titan also makes some. Wolverson also makes a competition adjustable kettlebell, I am told. I am running 10 weights in this program. 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 32. There is no 31 right now, but I plan to fix that problem. So we indicate that by a 2 and then a parentheses and then the weight in the middle. If it was asymmetrical, you would need to write down both weights. Asymmetrical is a whole nother ball game. It makes this even more complicated. What I did today was 2 25s. Not super heavy. I'm rebuilding after not doing strength training for a year. I am doing a long-term test to determine where I need to set my numbers. It's the same thing barbellers do. Barbellers usually keep a max number. They have a 1 rep maximum. Because kettlebells don't work with 1 rep maximum, you tend to kill yourself if you try to 1 rep max. We have to do it by volume total work capacity. Works kind of the same way. Today I did 7 reps and I did 8 sets. This is why I say we need multiple boards to do this. There should be a board that just has these numbers on it, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then a fixed number of reps. If 5 sets, you could run this whole thing and fill out the chart. Because I'm varying my sets, because I have a weird goal, some viewer commented on German volume training, and I had totally forgotten about it. German volume training is 10 sets of 10, instead of my type of volume training, where we would do, say, 20 sets of 5, or 20 sets of 3, and then up the number or alter weight, slightly different type of volume cycle. I'm trying to get to the German volume training thing just for fun, because it's a great idea. 10 sets of 10. So what I really need is more boards behind this. 1 board for 6 reps, 1 board for 7 reps, 1 board for 8 reps, 1 board for 9 reps, 1 board for 10 reps. And I'm filling out this chart as I go through it. So my next workout will be 2 times 26 kettlebells, and I will do 8 sets of 7 reps. You could do 6 sets, 7 sets, 8 sets, 9 sets, or 10 sets. I'm picking 8 sets right now because I'm giving myself room to repeat programs at the same weight if I need drop down days, but go up in volume. This is a volume cycle. It's just the most complicated version of a volume cycle that there is. I am walking up the reps, which I normally tell people not to do because I've done so many front squats in my life. I'm fairly sure where my leg is gonna rip in half. I've had a lot of knee surgeries. I'm trying to make this as safe as possible. Right now, 7 reps feels a little bit easy. So I have the choice. I can either go up in reps or I can go up in weight. I'm choosing to go up in weight because I am looking for where my body starts to fail so I can start setting an even more elaborate program on top of this one. Longtime viewers of this channel will know that this gets super nerdy. So we're always looking to test, and if our test takes a long time, that's fine because it lowers our likelihood of getting injured. I've been injured a lot in my life. I don't particularly like being injured or being unable to walk, and I don't want to spend another $150,000 on knee surgery. So a long test is in everybody's best interest. So I'm going to walk down and see how close I get to 232s at 7 reps. Once I get there, I will determine what I'm going to do next. I will drop the number of sets and I will up the number of reps, and I will start over, and it will become a new volume cycle from wherever I find my max at. I will start over again at 6 sets. I'm not doing 5 sets because I'm trying to get to the German volume idea. And I will repeat lighter weights at a higher number of reps, and then I will add sets to it until I get to 10 sets. And then I will go back and I will add a rep, start over at 6 sets, make it 7 sets, 8 sets, 9 sets, and it will become its own mini volume cycle again. So this is not standard training protocol. This is an extremely involved, complex idea. I think it's pretty simple, but nobody else thinks it's simple. I can't get an app programmer to put this in an app to save my life. I don't know why. I don't know. It seems obvious to me. But this is a large idea, and the large idea is to get us to 232s for 10 sets of 10 front squats. Not crazy when if you think about it as barbell weights, but the apparent weight of kettlebells, because of their offset center of mass, makes them feel a lot heavier than barbells do at the same weight. The farther the weight is from the center of the grip, the harder it is. I have some crazy ideas. I've ordered myself 2 more competition kettlebells, and I am going to use them to experiment because I want to know if we can push above 232K and still have a small, containable, portable package. I think I can do it. I'm going to work on it this weekend, and I'll let you guys know if it works or not. It might be toxic. We'll find out. When you are running a double kettlebell front squat program, you always have to think about the variables. How much weight are you going to move? What jumps in weight do you have? Because this program changes substantially if you don't have all these weights. If you want me to make a video, tell me, I'll figure it out. The number of sets you are going to do and the number of reps you are going to do in each set. This is not how other people train. This is like the kettlebell version of a barbell progression, which is not normally how people use kettlebells. I'm using them that way because I have micro loadable plates now in a small containable portable package. If you have just a couple of weights, toss out some ideas of pairings of kettlebells you have. If you would like me to lay out a program which is not 500 workouts long with the weights you have, I'll pick 2 or 3 of them and I'll try to make videos about them when I get a chance. Because think about this, I have just 10 weights here. I have 5 variations of reps. That's really 10 times 5 is 50, times another 5 is really 250. Other people will be starting this progression way up here. You can skip steps as you go through it. That's what a coach normally does. He decides what steps you need to skip when, and that's usually him watching you and seeing if you're doing all kinds of weird things, if you're twisting, if one knee is coming up before the other one. But this as a self-motivating technique should work. If you start light and you just run the whole program, you will master the squat. It's inevitable. You'll have so much experience that it becomes very hard to do the program wrong. That's always how I write programs. I want to write them to be foolproof and always get the outcome that they want. I want to take care of every conceivable variable because that's what engineers do, and that's the type of nerd I am. Crush all the variables, figure out how to make it perfect, try and do it with the least amount of money, and try and do it in the most time efficient way possible.